Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy to be with you here on my little stopover back home before the journey continues. Yesterday in the evening, I was in the car, and often I chat with my guys then. And they threw a sentence at me, a really short one, with a verb in English which doesn't even exist, so it made me laugh. But they really drove their point home. And instantly I felt this is something I want to share with you. So, and now my ears are ringing. So they said to me, unlimit yourself. Unlimit yourself. And while that is so true for certain areas of my life where I definitely can dream bigger, and I know that, and there are kind of invitations for me where I then notice when I do dream bigger, when there's resistance kicking in, that there is something to look at. And I don't think I'm the only one. I don't think I'm the only one that doesn't dare, that things maybe expectations won't be met. And as you know, expectations come from the mind. So I dare to speak out the invitation to you to really dream and to so-called unlimit yourself. Be the unlimited edition of you that you can be. Totally unlimited, no boundaries. What would your dreams, what would your desires look like? What would they feel like? What would they be? And I think it was Abraham, through Esther Hicks, who said something along the lines of, don't quote me, I really don't remember, but along the lines of, if we were you, we would dream really, really big. And I encourage you to do the same. And the invitation also goes for me, like I said. The guides were talking to me yesterday and basically said, hey, you're pretty good in creating, so why not dream even bigger? And yes, so I felt called to share that with you up front, this invitation, and whether it resonates with you now, or you think, right now I'm happy where I'm at, I don't really want to dream bigger, I don't know, maybe that exists, then just leave it for what it is. But for now, I'm going to hand over the mic to the beautiful beings with a message for you for today. So thank you for being here. Thank you for walking your path and for really being in your truth and living from the heart. Thank you. Oh yes, our dear co-creators. We can only extend that invitation to you, to each and every one of you. You are the creators of your reality. You know this and you realize this, and you get invitations every single day to notice it more and more. The power of your thoughts, the power of your emotions. What happens when you limit yourself? What happens when you play small? So why not try the opposite? Unlimit yourself. And yes, we know in the English language, unlimited not really a verb. But frankly, if this drives the point home, we don't really care that much, and neither does Jantje. We could also have said, stop limiting yourself. But due to the popular word, adjective, unlimited, infinite, we prefer to use this one. What does it feel like? What does it feel like to tap into the unlimited version of you? And we're not using infinite for one particular reason. We are talking to you, your beautiful spiritual being, in a human experience, in a human body. And if something is of importance right now, then it is to fully live this life, to fully embody the wisdom that you have been learning, receiving, experiencing. Infinite is often connected with the spiritual realm. And you know how amazing it can feel to connect, to listen to powerful messages, to receive beautiful transmissions. You know how they make you feel. But you're also here to fully live it, to fully embody it. And that time is here now. And by fully, we mean fully, the whole spectrum, if you dare. Because yes, due to your upbringing, due to society, due to families and friends, all the social constructs, you have been learning from a very young age, well, there is only so much money to go around. You haven't been learning that maybe there is a huge abundance available for you financially and for your health, for your relationships, for your career, for whatever you envision. You've heard this maybe before, but just think about if the leaves of one tree, maybe one in front of your house, would be $100 notes, and yes, they're not that common anymore. You also used to pay with cards. But you still know what we're talking about, so just envision that for a moment. That abundance, that unlimited potential. All these $100 bills on a tree, waving at you. That's how abundant you are, and so much more. But just imagine that. Just to play with this a little. And you have been born. You are in your current physical experience. So by definition, you are worthy. By definition, you are worthy. So go and unlimit yourself. Go and play in any area of your life, or all of them. And maybe write down the things where you have been limiting yourself, where you're actively aware what's been going on. And just play with it and say, hey, what if I can and allow myself to dream up this new place to live in, even though right now I might not know where the funds come from. But let me just play with this because it feels fun, it feels expansive, And then let go of any resistance. And yes, that is key for this particular recipe. But like we said in the beginning, play with this and allow yourself to witness where you do limit yourself, and then consciously pay attention to that. And then create a different thought groups, like the example that we just gave. The universe can only say yes. So while no one can guarantee you when your dreams will come true, and for some of them if, because maybe there is something even better happening, the universe responds to your energy. So if you say, hey, I cannot afford that house, I will never be able to do that, I wouldn't know how to, and I don't know what it would look like, I don't know how many rooms I want, etc., etc., etc. Or, hey, look at that house over there. That would be nice to live in a house like that. And look at that, they have a garden and they have a swing in their garden. That could be fun for the children, for the grandchildren, for the nieces and nephews, or for yourself. So if you are one of these beautiful beings who say, well, I have difficulties imagining, I don't really know what a room could look like that I really would enjoy, then look at what you don't want. That often helps you to define what you do want. And if it's with regards to the interior of a house, we would suggest hop online and get inspired by filtering through beautiful images, maybe even in a magazine that you see somewhere, in some furniture store or something like that. Be a little playful, be a little creative, and have fun with it. Feel into this possibility of expansion for you. Because again, the universe cannot deliver a beautiful house to you if you think it's not possible. That just doesn't work like that. That's how powerful you are. So unlimit yourself consciously. Be really aware what's going on in your beautiful mind. When you catch yourself and say, hey, that might have been relevant or helpful or supportive in the past. Maybe I was really unaware of it, but now I am aware. And now I want to dream up this place that I'm going to live in. I might not know when, but I'd love to have a beautiful place by the ocean or near a forest maybe. Beautiful big windows, maybe even partially glass ceilings. Dream it up, there are no limitations. Dream it all up and get excited. You are way more creative than you think. Train that muscle, play with that muscle. Majority of you were really creative when you were young. So invite that inner young version of you to play with you, to be creative, to maybe even draw, to paint, to create, maybe with Legos. We're just using this one example to drive this point home, but you get the picture. This is applicable for anything in your life. So go, go, go and unlimit yourself. Feel into the expansive version of you that is accessible right here and right now. Not in a month from now, not in a year from now. That version of you is available right here and right now. She or he is in your field. Invite them in and have fun with this. We love you so much. We love you so, so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.